Hi guys, welcome back to my XVS guide. Now I'm gonna review about Sephiroth abilities awakening. So now let's talk about his stats or passive awakening first. Okay, so in my opinion, after awakening, he becomes quite good because if you compare him with Akstar here, you can see this. He can get up to 220% attack boost, which is higher than Akstar. Okay, and he also has 100% true double hand. But because he needs to equip Masamune, remember that Masamune also gives you 50% double hand. So that means he has 150% double hand. Okay, the standard number or the same number with Akstar without equipping anything. Okay, so pretty good stats. But now let's talk about which ability you should awaken first. So in my opinion, the first ability you should awaken from Sephiroth is Katana Mastery, because it gives you 30% more attack than your base stats, and it also increases you through dual wield and through double hand. So yeah, maybe you say, I want to give Sephiroth twofold technique. Yes, that's correct. Okay, but because you upgrade this Katana Mastery first, you can make Sephiroth into temporary dual wielder attacker. Okay, so if you are short on Chris or Gil, then I think Katana Mastery is the best weapon because Masamune is one-hand katana, so making Sephiroth dual wielder is not that hard on today's standard. And finally, on the next priority, we have that attack plus 20% or become twofold technique on the maximum upgrade. So basically what you get from this one, only 10% attack boost, so it is not high. What you want to get from awaken this passive is the dual cast ability. Okay, so if you haven't awakened this ability, then don't make Sephiroth into double hand character because he will only able to attack once. So make sure you make him into dual wielder before awakening this. And if you take a look on the cost, the Katana Mastery only need 500,000 gil, so it is cheaper. It is cheaper than attack plus 20%. That's why I think it's better to awaken that Katana Mastery first. Okay, and this twofold technique is darn expensive, 1 million per upgrade, and like you can see, it needs 4 pure Chris to max it. So yeah, quite big. And finally, the last passive you need to awaken is Legendary Soldier. Okay, because Legendary Soldier, basically this only gives you 30% more attack. Yes, it is nice, but remember Katana Mastery gives you true dual wield and or true double hand boost, while this only 30% attack. Yes, this also grants you 30% chance to counter both physical and magic attack with triple cast. This is good, but Sephiroth is not a tank, so you don't, and yeah, he doesn't have amazing survivability. Yes, he has good survivability, but not amazing, so you don't want him to get hit. So yeah, this is useful but not reliable because it only has 30% chance to activate your triple cast. But at the same time, it is quite good because his access to triple cast is kind of limited. So a little extra like this is good. Okay, so I think that's enough about the passive awakening, only offensive boost. Okay, quite good character. Okay, now let's talk about his abilities awakening. So the first ability you need to awaken is Heaven's Web, because yeah, this is one of his main attack. Actually, you can ignore this skill at all if you plan to make Sephiroth into absolute mirror of equity chainer, because yeah, even after upgrade, Supremacy is still superior in terms of pure damage modifier. So after awakening, this skill gonna deal 9 times damage per cast, and that means with triple cast it gonna deal 27 times damage. Yes, it is pretty decent, same like Jack Rush. But Sephiroth Supremacy, on the maximum damage, it deals 13 times damage. So that means with triple cast, it can deal 39 times damage. So better than Heaven's Web. The only thing this skill has more than Supremacy is the Light and Dark Imperil, but it is only 60%, so maybe it is not that good. But again, another amazing thing about this Heaven's Web is the backload system. Before, you can see this damage weight. Before, the damage per hit is about the same, 14%, 14%, and on the last hit, 16%. But after awakening, the last hit really weight so much, okay, 88% damage dealt on the last hit. So I think this is the best backload skill on this game, because if you compare it to the same level, let's say Jack Ross deal 9 times damage to you per cast. It deals 2.5 times on the first 6 hits, and on the last hit, it deals 6.5 times. So that means the last hit only about 70% damage, but this one 88%. So maybe this is the best backload skill on this game, but maybe also that's not important, because you only need to worry about the first 5 hits, because after 10 elemental chains, the damage boost is max, and basically after that, all the rest of your attacks become finisher, and backload chain doesn't matter anymore. Now the next, or maybe the first ability you need to awaken if you don't care about Heaven's Web is Tragic End. This Tragic End allow him to use triple cast. So yeah, this is your only reliable source for triple cast. This is why I don't like Sephiroth, because usually a character has 2 ways to access triple cast, through LB and cooldown ability. But for Sephiroth, this is his only access to triple cast. Yes, I know he can counter, but it is not reliable. And luckily, this deal nice amount of damage, okay, 28 times. Whoa, very nice, but again, just too bad it is not available on the first turn. You need to wait 5 turns to be able to use this. And because this skill only available for 4 turns, that means you will have off time without triple cast, okay? So yeah, but still pretty decent. Upgrade this after Heaven's Web, or the first ability you need to upgrade if you don't use Heaven's Web. Okay, and finally the last Reunion +2. This one is kinda useless. That's why the upgrade cost is kinda cheap. This is not useless, okay, forgive me. But I think the only thing you want to get from this skill is the dark element imbued to yourself, okay? The MP and health recovery is nice, but the LB gouge feel and increase LB damage maybe not that useful, because remember, even when Sephiroth is double hand character, it is fake double hand because he needs to equip Masamune. That means the damage modifier only 1 times, not 1.65. That way he is not a good LB finisher, okay? Yes, it will deal, your LB gonna deal nice amount of damage, but again, the reason you want to use your LB is to imperil both light and dark resist by 100%, not for the damage. The damage is simply a bonus, and that's quite nice, but yeah, another thing you want to prioritize, okay? Save it for last upgrade. So I think that's all you need to know about his abilities awakening. My conclusion for Awakened Sephiroth. So yeah, Sephiroth after awakening is very good character. But again, of course, I'm gonna compare him with Akstar and Xeno, okay? If you compare him with Akstar, then it is, of course, Akstar is still superior. Okay, it is simply foolish to hope Sephiroth gonna be more powerful than Akstar. But let's I think Sephiroth is much better than Hyo, our MVP. He is about on par with Jack. Okay, so that's why I give both Sephiroth and Jack about 8 when Akstar is 10. Okay, so Sephiroth has good backload chain, and yes, you may complain why Sephiroth is same like Jack, because Sephiroth able to deal much more damage. Yes, you are correct with supremacy. Sephiroth can deal better damage than Jack, but remember that Sephiroth weapon is kind of hard. It is katana, and if you equip him with Masamune, he is a fake double hand, unlike Jack, who is a true double hand character. I mean, great sword, two-handed great sword is easier to find. Okay, that way I think they're about the same in terms of attack power, but again, Sephiroth may be better because his support. Okay, Sephiroth able to use full life, able to break the enemy stat, so that makes him quite versatile in the battle. Okay, but in terms of attack power, both of those characters lose compared to Akstar. Akstar is still, yeah, I must say, the best character on this game, offensive attacker I mean. Okay, but yeah, let's not count Akstar and Xeno. That's on different case. Okay, like you can see, the Sephiroth and Akstar is kinda similar. Okay, same hair color, same main weapon, so that way I name him Premature Akstar. Okay, so yep, I think that's all you need to know about Sephiroth. You need to awaken him, in my opinion, if you don't have Akstar, Xeno, and Akstar. But if you already have those three, then no need to bother with Sephiroth, because their role is same. Offensive attacker who rely on attack stats. Unless, of course, you want to experiment with Sephiroth. Not a bad character, okay? But simply, Akstar is much better. So yep, thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Prefix Guide. Bye bye guys!